I wanted to scream. This transition phase of my life, that is something I will not tolerate. Morning. It is cold this morning. Oh my gosh. Matcha. Dare I say this is the best matcha I have ever made. The proportions are right. Say good morning. No one is home this morning, so you know what that means. I can play my music as loud as I want and have the vibiest morning in my own energy, and I am so excited. I am running upstairs because I'm about to be late. Oh my gosh. I just gotta say this. So my mom is out of town at a retreat this weekend. And when I woke up this morning, my dad was already gone and he was at the ranch. And the vibes in the house, because it was just my energy, exquisite. They were so good. I had a brief conversation yesterday with one of my mentors when I scheduled to have a meeting with her. And she asked me, hey, where are you at and what's going on? And I deep dived into sharing with her how this transition phase of my life has truly felt like one of the hardest things I have had to navigate. Not only the end of the relationship, moving out of the house, all of that, but just the mental and emotional weight of life when there's change happening. Change is not easy. I don't really know anyone who truly is like, I love change all the time. You like it when it benefits you and when it's fun. But change when you have to do something because you know deep down that it is what is right is so hard. It is so hard. And I'm so ready to fast forward 6 months from now. So yeah, this transition season has truly been one of the hardest seasons of my life. And I'm ready for it to be over. But I have a feeling it's not ready to be over yet, and that there's a few more lessons that need to come into play before life starts opening up again. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. The journey is the point, not the end. Gotta keep reminding myself of that. In every situation, every circumstance is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become a better version of myself. Okay, I feel good.
So I sent my friend a voice memo updating her on my life over literally just the past week. And she responded, girl, how have you lived an entire year's worth of events in 1 week? It should be 2027 for you by now. I was like, that is what I've been saying. There has been so much happening. Oh, how do you take it up?
Good morning. Another day of me waking up alone in the house in my own energy, and it feels so good. I am so grateful for the opportunity to be here with no one else here. I can't explain to you, I have needed time to myself. I am gonna do my morning routine like I always do. I got my matcha already queued up. Got my journal, I got my headphones. This morning, I'm going to brain dump, do my breath work, do my intentional journal, take Scout on a walk, work out, and I'm gonna do a cool down today of Tai Chi. I've never done it before, but two of my mentors rave about it. Yesterday afternoon, I was on the phone with my best friend. We're on FaceTime for 4 p.m. until 11 p.m. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7 hours? We were on FaceTime for 7 hours.
Okay, 6 hours.
We haven't seen each other in person in a hot minute, but we talk every single day. But every few weeks, we're like, girl, there's so much more that I just haven't told you that we need to sit down and talk about. So we did that last night. And then by the end of it, we're like, let's reorganize our lives. There's areas we are not thriving and there are other areas that we are thriving. So how can we put a little more energy into the areas that we're not thriving? What are the things we can do? Are we asking the universe for a lot without meeting that ask with effort. Like, where are we? And she came up with a game plan for her weekend. I've come up with a game plan for my weekend. We're really, really good when it comes to the weekdays because we have a lot more structure with work, kids in school, mom life. It's simplified on the things that we need to prioritize and other things that kind of fall off the rails. And so the weekend is where we are deciding to tap a little bit more into our creativity because we do have the time and we do have the energy and we're not being forced to be pulled in a bunch of different directions. One of the things she was gonna do was practice guitar, creative writing, and a couple of things I was gonna do was go through my breathwork training again, like revamp, because I am leading 2 group breathwork journeys in April. Like one is on a Sunday and one is on a Friday of the same week. And I've needed that. I've needed a revamp. I've needed to start being of service to other people, not just in Pilates, but in the space that I truly care about and I have seen the most change within myself. So I'm really looking forward to that. There's a couple other things on my docket that I'm going to do, but I'm also going to enjoy my time this weekend because tonight I'm going to the movies with my cousin and my sister, and me and my cousin do the movies right. We are movie girlies through and through. We love the movie theater. We put our sweats on, we bring our blankets, we bring our bag, we get all the snacks. It is a blast with her. So I'm looking forward to that tonight, and I'm going to take you along with me there. Before we can do that, let's do all of the rituals that make me Sarah. I am really proud of myself for how honest and open I have been navigating this past week, and how I did not suppress any of the emotions coming up, especially between me and my ex-girlfriend, and how I have shown up when it came to the discipline and boundaries I upheld with my baby daddy. It was hard. All of it was really hard and really sticky and really uncomfortable, but I did it. And I'm really proud of myself for that because I know there was a version of me a few years ago who wishes she could have the level of devotion to herself that I do now. This is what it feels like when you can hold yourself in your entire essence and not pretend to be fine all the time, not pretend to have it all together, but just like truly, authentically myself within the entire spectrum of my emotions, the entire spectrum of my experience. And it's just really nice to know I've got me. Real life integration from something that just happened. I just got a text message that was very unkind, let me tell you, from someone in my inner circle, and I felt a wave of just anger overcome my body, just like I wanted to scream. And so I did, and I still feel it. So I'm about to go on a run and put on the song "You'd Like That, Wouldn't You?" by Renee Rapp, and like stomp as I run and move the energy, because I don't want to keep that in my body. Let me tell you, I have realized over the course of the last 2 or 3 weeks, especially the week of my period that did me dirty, that all of these little triggers I haven't been addressing, and they compound and they build up. So this is me actively moving it through my system. It's time to go on a run. That felt so good. That took all of like 5 minutes, and I just discharged so much survival energy from literally stomping as I was running. And the stomping, I don't know what it was, but it literally propelled me forward faster than I usually run. So now I'm gonna lay here and listen to one restorative song, slow my breathing down, and just be. And notice the subtleties and just the shift in my state. That's some real life integration for you. You might be wondering why I chose to do that over the last 10 minutes, right? And it is this. My body will not be a place where survival energy consistently circulates and dysregulates me. That is something I will not tolerate for myself, and I have raised my baseline of how I want to experience life by tapping so deeply into my nervous system and noticing when I'm regulated versus dysregulated and understanding the balance between the two and how to come back to a regulated state. And it's not to say you're supposed to feel regulated all the time. It's to say you know how to actively work with your body, your mind, and your system as one unit. And I'm not like zen and calm right now. I feel like I have a lot of energy, but not harvesting or holding on to any stagnant anger because I moved it. And I was able to respond to that text message that lit me up just now with such a groundedness to my being and so neutral. And that's what I'm proud of. That is what I'm here to share with other people. That go discharge the survival energy stuck in your body and notice how your shift states, whether it be through a workout, whether it be through breath work. There's so many different modalities, but try it and start noticing what your nervous system feels like and what your body needs from you. Because I guarantee you, your body is giving you signals. Are you listening? Are you listening? Bradley currently has a twin bed, or maybe it's a full, I don't know. But my sister was getting rid of her like guest room queen bed because she's turning it into a nursery for her new baby. So I went and picked up her mattress for Bradley's future room. But I have to move this, and this mattress is heavy. So I need to put it back here. That's my old kitchen table. So I'm gonna figure out how to do that by myself. If there's a will, there's a way. INDEPENDENT. Yeah, you know what that means? I'm sweating. I did it. I just drove around for the last 20 minutes looking for parking, and I just found the best spot because we are headed to the movies. Either one. I've never been in one with Dolby Cinema AMC. The floor is light up over here. Okay, 1 out of 10. Okay, 1 out of 10. I would give that movie a. You give it a 7. I would give it like a 5. It was sweet. It wasn't my favorite. Hold on, I need to get my keys. I don't know how I made it back home without telling y'all the rest of my movie experience. I would give that movie, The Reminders of Him, like a 5 out of 10. It was fine. It was sweet. There was a couple cute moments. There was one moment that I was like, but 5 minutes earlier, I was like, wait, I think this is gonna happen. And then it happened. I told my cousin, I was like, wait, this feels like a Hallmark movie. And she was like, no, this feels like a Lifetime movie. And I was like, that is exactly it. Colleen Hoover's books are just generally like sappy and stuff, so I get it. It fit the theme. It fit the theme of Colleen Hoover. I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm tired. I feel like I expended a lot of energy today, and now I'm ready to rest and restore. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.